Columbine. Virginia Tech.
Tucson.
Aurora.
Fort Hood. Oak Creek. Newtown.
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 How many more? How many more? How many more colleges? How many more classrooms?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more houses of faith?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more street corners?
How many more?
How many more?
Enough. 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 Enough.
Demand a plan.
Right now. As a mom.
As a dad. As a friend. As a husband.
How you doing, everybody? Well, we've seen the videos all over the internet that talk about celebrities that sell their soul to the devil. And these videos never really detail what that means to sell your soul to the devil. What it essentially means is these celebrities sign a contract with the social engineers, the psychological manipulators, and basically this lie system that we're born into. Now, and you've often heard the videos and the term Illuminati, these ridiculous terms that they're given. But to me, they're the psychological manipulators, basically the social engineers. And one of the main tools that the social engineers use is Hollywood. And they bathe us in celebrity culture 24/7. You can't even go into a grocery store and not see the celebrity culture, the magazines, all over the place. You can't escape it. And that's all done on purpose. And it's really an alternate reality. These fake celebrities are sold to us as humanitarian, loving, liberal, wanting to save the world, when in fact they are quite the opposite. Now, when we come into this world, and we're born into this world, we are seen by the rulers, by the social engineers, as a commodity, an asset, a resource, and they take our blood, they give us numbers, they brand us essentially, so they can soak us till they put us 6 feet under. And what these celebrities are used for is to sway and alter public opinion. And they don't want us having our own opinion. They do everything that they can do to keep us from having our own opinion. And people adore these false idols, and we know we're not supposed to trust these false idols. It's always biblical, and there's a lot of truth to this. But people that have been immersed into the celebrity culture will look at these celebrities and will be fooled, and they will gauge their opinion on what these sellouts say. Now, we've seen them rolled out very quickly after Newtown, and I think you all know how I feel about these so-called shootings and all these phony fake shows. And it's really people control. The gun control, yes, but it's always comes down to people control. And these celebrities will be used to sell the mark of the beast. They'll be used to sell off this new coming AI that's going to take over soon. They have to sell everything as, a convenience, for safety. And these actors, when they sign their little names to their contracts, they essentially are agreeing to help the social engineers play the rest of us off against each other, keep us divided, and keep us conquered. And the system fears most of all that the public, or that the masses, ever wake up and realize who the real enemy is, and that they play us off against each other, turn us against each other, make us hate each other, their little pyramid of power would come crumbling down. And I think they fear that the most. I think it's not even about money with these people. I think it's more about, I think they would give up all their money as long as they could maintain their manipulation over the public, over the human race. Because money will never, they need money, of course, to pay their slaves, but it's not about the money. It's about the mental control, the social engineering of the public. And we've seen the images where these little sellout actors are covering the one eye. Now they're saluting the ones who own them. That's what they do with this symbolism. They are pledging their allegiance to this system that has waged war on humanity for hundreds of years. It means they are willing participants. They will participate in psyops. They will push the lies for this deception-filled reality, this fake reality. And they always, like I say, they're always billed as loving individuals. Of course they are. They would never tell us what they really are. And when they're doing this all-seeing eye symbolism, what that basically means, in my opinion, as I said, when we're born into this world, we are tagged, we are branded, and they know where we are until we die. That we are basically under their all-seeing eye manipulation, their control. There's no escape. Freedom is an illusion. Slavery was never a black issue. It's not a white issue. It's a human issue. People stand around and wave their flags on Flag Day or July the 4th or Canada Day or whatever it is. And they have the illusion that they're free, but we're not free. We basically pay rent. They have us chasing the dollar bill so we can survive in this world. That's not freedom. There shouldn't be any hungry people. There shouldn't be any homeless. These social engineers control the money supply. They could feed all these starving countries. But they always ask us to donate money to save the children, to end poverty, when all along they're the ones that are causing it. It's full spectrum dominance. And of course, the big one they got going now is this Me Too movement, March for Women. And what they're doing is dividing and conquering through gender. And they're demonizing men constantly with news stories. Hollywood scripting the news, as they've always done. And they're basically wanting to turn men into guilt-ridden little wussies. You know, and it's meant for women too. Women take this stuff in and I think with the men, they just want male guilt. We've heard of white guilt. They want men to think, oh, you've done something in your life. You wouldn't never have been able to do it if you weren't a man. And that makes you bad by default. And Hollywood, of course, is taking center stage in this garbage. It's not real empowerment. They will never give us any genuine empowerment because they don't want any individual empowered. They're leading us astray, and we got this feminist movement and the men going their own way movement, going their own way, yeah. They're leading you right over a cliff with this stuff. And of course, their golden boy, Donald Trump, another celebrity that they're using. Bill Cosby, on and on and on, and these little cogs of the system playing their part on the world stage, fulfilling their contracts. So basically, when it comes to social issues, they drag these pathetic sellout celebrities that are basically trying to, a lot of them, maintain their fame, maintain their importance. They're very useful tools, and they are happy to do it. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres, you know, she comes off as this hero, but no. She's had a lot of these deceivers on her show, a lot of these fake crisis actors on her show to push the agenda. She knows full well what these phony fake shows are. No doubt. They wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire, these actors. So, stay tuned. I'm going to do more on this, all these so-called media moguls stepping down. You ever notice these guys are, they got 20 lawyers probably, they got all this money, but they never fight the allegations, because no, they're a part of the system. They have to make themselves look guilty, and they will sacrifice themselves, their reputations, for the greater good of the agenda. They're all a part of this system, happy-go-lucky, and thrilled to do what the system wants them to do. So guys, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Fortunately, there's not a lot of exposure on this, on the YouTube or internet anywhere. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. It's YouTube, and it's just really gone down the shithole, unfortunately. So I'm doing my best, so thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Take care out there. Turn off your TV.